Hello everybody, I'm Jenny of Pampering by LJ and welcome to my channel. It's Sunday and I decided to do some cooking ahead. It was pretty easy. I've got my Instapot out, which I've used for a couple different things. I did some hard-boiled eggs in it, and then I made half of them just hard-boiled, and the other half I made some deviled eggs for this week. And then now I've got Instapot spaghetti with Banza noodles in here, ready to go. It's just about finished. And then in this crock pot, I've got some chili made up for the week. So thinking with this cooking today on Sunday, and then my other things in the refrigerator, which right now I have plenty of the grilled chicken and a couple baked potatoes. Then I've still got some roast and potatoes and brown gravy in there. So I'm thinking with that, the eggs, of course, are for lunch. The yogurts are for breakfast. Hard-boiled eggs. Even got some bacon for James there that I cooked up. So I am thinking with all of this, I'm probably maybe not even going to get to this little thing that I bought. But really, I'll probably wait until next Sunday to do this. This is a turkey breast. I'm excited to have some turkey. But next Sunday, it's still frozen right now. Next Sunday, that's probably what I'll make. So I think my cooking's done for this whole week. Just thought I'd take a little video of my bike ride. The beautiful Missouri River here by Parkville are so pretty and full of color. It's a beautiful day out. Super glad I made chili over the weekend, so came home today and this was ready and waiting for me for dinner on this Monday night. It's Wednesday night, had to work late, but I had plenty of leftovers in the refrigerator. So 3 ounces of roast beef, 6 ounces of potatoes with a little bit of brown gravy, and then a lettuce salad. I wanted to show you my process for making a delicious pumpkin spice latte. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of this cinnamon roll sugar-free coffee mate. Gonna put it in the microwave and get it hot for 30 seconds. I am simply going to take the hot cream and whip it for just a little bit. Pumpkin spice coffee is going in the coffee maker. And then I have this skinny syrup that I'm going to add to my mixture. And I think I'm going to do a half a tablespoon of this tonight. I'm going to brew it on my 8-ounce coffee setting. And as it brews, I'm going to continue to whip it. By the way, it is Thursday. I'm getting toward the end of the week. And so we're going to have some more of that chili tonight that I made last Sunday. And I whipped up some Jiffy cornbread muffins. Now, I make 2 boxes of these at once, and instead of using egg, I use a half a cup of egg beaters to this, and instead of using milk, I use my vanilla unsweetened almond milk, 2/3 of a cup of that. On my WW plan, 1 muffin counts for 7 WW points. But it's really worth it, especially with this chili. And I think it's that almond milk that gives it this really cool sweetness to this cornbread. Just love it. And then I needed to add some vegetables, so I just have sauteed up some beans, some French style green beans to go with my dinner tonight. So again, using food that I made on Sunday for this week, still doing pretty good on leftovers in the refrigerator. So it looks like I won't be cooking again until this Sunday. I do have a question for those of you that are watching me that I'd like you to answer. Would you like me to start making a weekly recipe video again? I haven't done that for quite a while, and there are even some that I could redo that I've done in the past, but there are a lot of new recipes that I try, or some of my favorites. So, would you like me to do that? If so, down in the comments on this video, would you please let me know? Because it's a lot of work to do it. I do have fun cooking and making videos, but I want to know if that's the content that you want. So if you'd like maybe a weekly video on how to make something that I eat regularly or a new recipe I try, would you please put a comment down below and let me know? And if you have an idea for something that you'd like me to make or lighten up, give me that idea too. I've got a lot of recipes that I've used over the years, whether it's from Skinny Taste or another online source that I've gotten, or some of my recipe books. And I've got a lot of great recipes that are really healthy, as far as it really doesn't matter what kind of diet that you follow. Some people follow Weight Watchers. Some people are keto, and I've got low carb recipes. Some people are Optavia, and they want lean and green stuff. To me, it's all about a healthy, good tasting recipe. So whatever I make or whatever you want, let me know, and I'll do some more recipe videos if you want it. So in the comments below, let me know. It is Friday, and that means it is grocery time. So today I didn't go by Instacart. I actually went into the grocery store, and I got a lot of stuff back there. I want to show it to you because I hadn't planned on doing my own grocery shopping today. However, I've been watching some YouTubers over this last week, and they had some really great little snack items and some low point treats that I thought, I need to try those. We'll see if my grocery store has them, and lo and behold, they did. Plus a little bit more. So let me show you what I got right back there. Last night, as I was putting together my meal plan for next week, I had it all finished, and then James came home and he said, oh, I have this idea. So now I have something else written down that I didn't have before. He saw this recipe on Skinny Taste for chicken cassolette with sausage and Swiss chard, and he asked if I would make it. And it looks really great, and I love Skinny Taste recipes. So, more groceries. Okay, let me show you what I've got here. So these are, we do eggs all the time. This is a staple need that we have. We'll do hard-boiled eggs throughout the week, and then some scrambled eggs on the weekend. But anyway, needed my eggs. Some cucumbers, that's the kind of vegetable I'm kind of into right now for my lunches. Of course, onions for some recipes. So here is the Swiss chard. Never used Swiss chard, so we'll see how it is. And some fresh parsley, celery, carrots. All of this is for that recipe. Cannellini beans and some rosemary. It has the chicken Italian sausage in it, and then it has some chicken. It calls for chicken thighs, but I'm going to use chicken breasts because we like the white meat better. So all of that is for that recipe. I think I'm going to end up making it tomorrow on Saturday for the week ahead. Then some things that I wanted to try, and these are the couple of pastas that somebody online really liked, and just heat and go. If you had this with chicken breasts, not too bad of a points value, and they said they were really good. So I wanted to try those. Another thing I wanted to try were these hippies. hearing you can get like 2 or 3 points worth, and for a nice little serving, and they're made out of chickpeas. Heard they were good, so I got a couple of those to try. I do really like pop chips, and they had a salt and vinegar flavor that I thought sounded great for a little snacky crunch. And then this is more staple items, center cut bacon. James uses these for his lunch all the time, these Carb Balance by Mission, the tortillas. And then I got a pound of low sodium turkey breast for my lunches. We're using these heck out of these bagel thins, so I had to get some more of these. Found the pumpkin spice, 0 sugar, which I didn't have that the other night when I made my pumpkin spice latte, so I'm excited to have that now. Staple again, my Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt, I eat it almost every day for breakfast or at lunchtime. We're going to have some Instapot spaghetti this week. I use the lean ground turkey in it, and then the whole wheat spaghetti in my Instapot. Love that. And then these are 2 things that I'm really excited to try based on the reviews of some YouTubers that I watch. They only end up being like 2 or 3 points for a Weight Watchers plan. And this one is, of course, a spinach egg white frittata. You just like heat them up in the they're frozen. You heat them up in the microwave for like, I don't know, just so many seconds. So they can stay right in my freezer, and then they'll be a great little breakfast or lunch maybe. And the carbs and the calorie count and everything is just really good in them. So I'm excited to try those. Then my favorite brand of cereal that I've been using, I noticed had some snack things. Spicy Kit Crunch Mix, and then a cheddar flavor. And when 1 ounce will only be 2 or 3 WW points. So I'm excited because I love their cereal. Their cereal, I just top my yogurt, 1/4 of a cup of it on top of this yogurt. It only has 1 point, and it's just really great. Love that. And then I saw some Lily's, and we haven't had the Lily's chocolate in a while. They were out of just the plain dark chocolate, which is our favorite, but I got a couple of these to try, and we really like these a lot to have a little chocolate, and there's no sugar in them. See what happens when I don't use Instacart? I get a lot of extra things. So typically, I'm spending $130, $140 on Instacart a week. Yeah, I spend like $200 today going into the grocery store. But I gotta say, I did buy this bottle of wine. It's a red. And I also bought a couple bottles of white wine just to have. And the Swiss chard bean recipe calls for a little bit of wine, not very much. But so I will say that. So anyway, that's my big grocery haul on this Friday. Well, I want to reflect a little bit on my week. So one of the things that I want to do, we're about halfway through October, and I want to show you how I've been doing on tracking my moods and my habits. So you can see that I've got my moods all written down and kind of how it's gone every single day. And I'm going to tell you, kind of the perfect day for me has been the way I started off my month. These are kind of a couple perfect days with my moods. And you can see that those are the colors over here that you see. I'm going to flash in front of the screen that are pleased, happy, productive, optimistic, peaceful, or relaxed. So those are my positive moods. And so on days when that's all that I have, those are really great days. Then you will see over on the right-hand side that I have some days that I do track some moods that are when I feel overwhelmed or displeased with something, or irritable, anxious, frustrated, or agitated. And thankfully this week, like if you look at this week's and my colors for this week, I had a great week this week. Now, I know that I still had work stress, but I felt really on top of it. And if I reflect back to the week prior that I had such a difficult week, I mean, look at my moods. They really showed you how overwhelmed I was feeling and anxious and frustrated and agitated. So this week, I didn't have hardly any of those colors at all. So that was a win. And today's Friday, and I'm feeling really great about this week and how it went. So I find this information really helpful to me. I'm trying to get in touch with my feelings and why I behave the way I do sometimes, and tracking my moods and then my habits and thinking about what I have going on in my life. It all starts to click together and make a lot of sense. So then I take a look at my habit tracker, and I'm feeling so great about the habits that I chose for the month. I am continuing to drink my water every day. I'm tracking every day. Now you will see that some days I earn blue dots. In fact, a lot of days I'm earning blue dots, which means in my Weight Watchers tracking app, you know, I'm having a really healthy number of calories, macros, and a blue dot is a really great thing because that's very consistent. But on the days that I'm not earning blue dots, I am still tracking, and I know how much I'm eating. And so I'm consistently doing that. So feeling really good about that. My daily rituals for my reflections, I'm doing those every day. Another one that I set was either going outside or dealing with my plants. And on a lot of days I've done that. And then I'm doing being present, because it's really important to me that I'm present in everything that I do. If I'm sitting in a meeting at work, I want to be present. I want to be focused on whatever the topic is. In my mind, I don't want it to be on somewhere else. I want to be in the moment and living in the present, whether it's I'm having a conversation with my husband and we're just, you know, having a fun conversation, or if I'm in a serious meeting with someone, I'm really listening, paying attention to what they're saying. So being present is important to me. And then the last two on here are, I'm either doing an intentional exercise day or an intentional rest day. So that's why you see in my tracker that some days are rest and some are exercise. That's intentional because I know that sometimes I need more rest than others. But my goal has been to get both in kind of equally. Okay, the other thing I wanted to talk to you about is, how was my weigh-in today? It's Friday. Friday's my weigh-in day, every Friday. So, hopped on the scale this morning, and I'll put it right here. I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased again. Thanks for joining me this week. I will see you back next weekend.